Soapy Dan the car wash man. What are these names, man?
I'll do your eyebrows. I'll make you look beautiful. And you can borrow some tits from Tip Box.
You're not listening to me.
From the tip box.
Did you do that yourself?
No, pretty. I'm the victim of a drive-by clowning. Yes, of course I did it myself.
Oh, yeah. That's just really sad, man.
You caught me once.
You're rubbing off. You're like a superhero.
I'm not a superhero, I'm just a boy.
That should have made me emotional because she was being an absolute witch. Like,
Pretty. You and me.
oh dear. I said no more tears. I said no more tears.
See you.
Wagwan. I found this. I've never even heard of this, to be fair. It came out in 2021. Now, I will say this, Jeff. I am a bit of an IMDb snob. So most films or shows or anything else that like I'm about to embark on, I will have a little gander. Don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean like I will never watch anything that's like, excuse me, like a 5 or whatever like, because there's some absolute cult classics which have been scored like a 2. But I would have looked at it. But a 6.5 is pretty solid. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty solid. It's 120 minutes long, well 117 minutes long. So this is until about 9:15. And it sounds quite interesting. So despite obstacles, 16-year-old Jamie has the courage to fabulously follow his unconventional dream in this inspiring true story turned musical sensation. Young adult audience, LGBTQ, beautiful, gentle. So, I mean, that's about as much as I know about this. And I wouldn't have guessed from this that it was a musical either. So, yeah, I'm very, 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 very intrigued and quite excited. So, I'm gonna waste no time. So yeah, let's get it. Of course, it's film 4. Of course, it's film 4. I love Channel 4, man. What amazing house. Do you know what I mean? This story really happened. We added the singing there. Okay, nice. This is a tune, by the way. Right, I need to pay attention. Sorry. This is such a tune. That's a shot, that is, isn't it? That's a shot, that is. Best shopping son ever. Aww. Stay magical. Aww.
Year 11, what did I just say?
Oh, I love her. She's such a good actress.
Si, Bex, Becca, Vicky, Levi, all of you, quiet!
Miss, are you stressed?
What have you got to be stressed about, me?
Jamie.
Oh, me. Sorry, mister, where are the fairies? Oh, yeah, gay kid, ha.
I was saying, careers, realism.
So he hasn't admitted that he wants to be.
On the wall and it's know it. I'm like au revoir and you don't even know it. There's a pop plan. You don't even.
Okay, come through the shoulder pads.
And when you're old like 32.
When you're old like 32. I feel attacked.
And you don't even know it.
What was that, Jamie?
Imagine all of that inside your head.
Just daydreaming.
He's away with them fairies again, miss. Bumming him over a toadstool.
Dean. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. So,
I mean.
Jamie.
Sorry.
You never answered the question. What do you want to be, love?
Bumming him over a toadstool. That's just unnecessary.
A performer.
And that'd be wrong.
So the thing is, this is what adults do, right? People that kind of given their dreams away. Do you know what I mean? And it's almost like, nah, you gotta go work in that factory and become a teacher and, you know, get that mortgage, pay them bills. So Wayne is Jamie's dad. Feeling there's a little bit of a story going on there. I mean, imagine getting in that
I
car.
hope it goes well tonight. Hey, Dad. You good?
But he doesn't have that though, does he?
Get yourself out there. You don't know what you're missing. Trust me, I do. Besides, it's been double shifts all week paying for his birthday.
I can very much vouch
What's
for
Tom
that.
coming up? You'll need a tux knowing that.
Aww.
Surprise!
OMG, is this all for me?
Aww.
It's all glittery plastic. Oh my god, I love it.
Aww.
Yes, thanks. Have a full throttle birthday. Love, Dad. Oh, and a picture of a racing car. He knows me so well. 50 quid though, thanks, Dad, you're a star.
Anyway, must run in the family.
Oh. It's all right, she's down, but she's not out.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Got a loving mum.
It was something he said, his words built more over the wall,
Got a lovely voice. I love the kind of shift, how up tempo this bit is. So much more optimistic.
This wall in my head.
Yeah, blow them out quick.
You're in prom. One of the things that we've adopted from America.
But what if other people want to revise?
You might be on your own there.
No. Who are they for?
Me?
You. Do you mean to wear?
Yeah.
On your feet?
No, pretty, I'm gonna pierce my nipples and swing them around my tits. Yeah, on my feet.
Right, what are you saying?
You remember?
She looks really alarmed.
And we used to play a dress up. You think I'm a freak?
No, it's not a freak.
Oh.
I do think it's weird, yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Me being a drag queen in Sheffield is exactly like that.
Just saying, that's us, isn't it? Weirdos together. I don't fit in because I want to be a doctor.
Outsiders.
You don't fit in because you want to dress up.
Isn't Tweedledum and Tweedlebummer?
He's original, isn't he?
What's gay and says ow.
I don't know. Ow, get lost, Dean. I've got better things to do.
And what about you? Spotty, specky, piggy virgin.
What?
Yeah, call her that.
Why? That's what she is.
If I call me gay, then being called gay isn't an insult. Is it? Because I am bent. And I am queer. And I'm a faggot batty bum boy. Wanker.
I ain't got a small dick.
That's not what Becca says.
Stuff you, Jamie.
Oh, my days, look at you. You're amazing. You're fearless.
Tell him again.
Pankhurst.
Shut up.
Rate him for that, man. Stand up for yourself.
Kill me now.
Jamie, wait a minute.
Stand up for yourself.
Just wait. Stop waiting for permission to be you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Be happy today.
It's a message for everybody.
And all of those stupid.
Going down, all eyes on you.
She's got a lovely voice. Just really sweet and cute. I love that they sing with their accents as well. You hear the northern twang in the voice.
Jamie, you're unstoppable.
I am.
Out of the darkness.
Come through harmony.
Jamie knew. The boy's so nice.
Oh, is this the dad? As she rocks up to the yard. Yeah, that's him.
What's she doing here?
Ugh, I hate all this hoity-toity
Inside.
other, you know, new woman, new wifey, whatever.
Maybe this time, on his 16th birthday, you might actually show up.
What is so wrong with a boy wanting to do boy things, eh?
Boy things.
It's just not fair. And you were the only one who got the kid you wanted.
Wow.
It'll not be a minute, Cheryl. We're just reminiscing about our love life.
In your face.
What'd you have to say that?
Business.
You're literally in passenger seat.
You think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'll tell you something you don't know.
We're having a baby.
Cheryl's pregnant.
I knew he was going to say that. So
We're having a
predictable.
boy.
The boy I've always
I'm
wanted.
16, I've done my duty. Telling the truth. And for Christ's sake, move on.
Wow. Wow. And the thing is, her heart doesn't break for her, her heart breaks for her son. Do you know what I mean? Imagine.
Yeah.
A pathetic piece of a human.
Amanda T, tell me if it tastes funny on it with 20p off. She runs him ragged.
You see, mums, yeah, absolutely need to be protected at all costs.
Ta-da! Some doors, Jamie, you have to walk through on your own.
Literal and figuratively. But in this case, actually.
Come in if you're coming in. Don't just linger like an old nun's fart.
Oh. What an image. Oh my
Welcome
god.
to my world of wonder. Drag couturier to the stars.
Oh, it's
Loco.
House of Loco.
Sandra Banana.
Sandra Banana.
Oh, I know.
Sandra Banana.
I know.
I'd have to do better than Sandra Banana. Your name's your brand. Take it seriously. I mean, who's ever heard of Archibald Leach?
Who's Archibald Leach?
That's only Cary Grant's real name.
Who's Cary Grant?
Oh, bloody hell. Come here, come here. Now, listen.
I don't want to be a drag queen. I have to be one.
Bingo, pop it!
Which is why...
This was me. We were children.
The rock star Freddie Mercury died last night, the day after he announced that he had AIDS.
This was me.
Oh wow. I didn't realise that. Oh, Lady Diamond. Oh.
The drag queens in the olden days.
Wow.
They weren't just queens. They were warrior queens. You know, some of them died. Like, literally, they died.
But this is how you honour them. By picking up their torch and passing it on.
I mean, I'll try and squeeze you into my oh-so-busy schedule.
Hiya, I'm pretty.
Oh, she walked through with him then.
This is Loco Chanel's blood red dress.
So why's your car in for repairs?
Not in the car wash. At the car wash. I bet
Oh. Oh, wow.
Hey?
Shut me up. She really is having a nice time.
Car wash man. No attention.
Soapy Dan the car wash man. What are these names, man?
Speak of the devil. Hello, love.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
You've done your hair different?
No. I've booked my first drag show.
Bloody hell, how'd you do that?
Well, I googled this drag shop for my prom dress. Well, say something.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, tell me I'm stupid. Tell me not to bother.
I'm gonna say do it.
Just do it, just go for it and just ruddy do it. I've never been prouder of you, Jamie, I mean it. Never.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it.
Oh, you have to tell him, man.
Ask him.
You have to tell him.
Can't hurt, can it?
Could you imagine if you were there? Right, I'm gonna call Pretty. Later.
Laters.
Oh,
Margaret.
you have to tell him.
I'm sorry, Ray. I just couldn't break his heart. Not today.
That's the thing, though, innit? Just like, how do you tell someone that? How do you tell someone that? Particularly because it's got a whole. I've got a new son.
In training, but I'm doing my thing.
Hey! Hey! The dress fund. Quite like that little tune.
Jamie, what are you doing?
Look. Just look at my eyebrows.
Did you do that yourself?
No, Pretty. I'm the victim of a drive-by clowning. Yes, of course I did it myself.
Jamie, I've
The
got...
show's tonight. She can't see me like this. Hide me.
There isn't anywhere.
Find somewhere.
What am I supposed to do? Flush you?
I'm coming in. Who does that backside belong to?
Me, miss.
Disappointed in you, getting caught up in...
What, in what? Exactly.
What is it you're doing in here?
Parkour, miss.
What? Turn around, Jamie.
Nah, you're all right, miss.
Turn around and
Nah,
face me
you're alright,
now.
miss. Nah, I'm good, thanks.
It's for my art exam, miss. I'm exploring gender identity.
I'll just wash my face off then.
What are you talking about, Jamie? Your Pretty's work of art. You can't wash a work of art down the drain, Jamie. That would be an act of vandalism. Go as you are.
Oh. Oh. This is a Maleficent, like, villain story.
Please, miss. Don't.
You belong in the spotlight.
This is so cool how they've done this.
Work of art.
Miss Haylock, I hope you don't mind me leaving this work of art in your capable hands.
What's next, Jamie? You gonna turn up in a dress?
Oh, actually.
Everyone's a work of art, Jamie knew.
A boy in a dress. Something to be laughed at, yeah. Well, come along to my show tonight at Legs 11 and you'll see a drag queen is something to be feared.
It's very Vogue. It's very clever. I like how they've put this together, and I love that all those little like art references in that. That was quite cool.
I need you.
Like a dirty, ugly freak. So,
I mean, imagine having nothing better to do
Talentless one today.
than to go and bother people like that.
Talentless? They call me the Great Wall of China.
Uh-oh. And where, in the name of Cher, do you think you're going?
Hugo?
Who the bloody hell's Hugo? I'm Loco Chanel. Get in here. Now.
I swear I meant to keep the show a secret, but I blurted it out. And now they're all here from school. No, I'm stupid. I'm wasting your time. I've got no name. I've got no tits and I've got no eyebrows.
For God's sakes, I'll do your eyebrows. I'll make you look beautiful. And you can borrow some tits from Tip Box.
You're not listening to me.
From the tip box.
It's Dean Paxton. I can't go on.
I don't give a pixie shit about Dean Paxton. Tonight's your night. When the dogs of war are dancing, my friend.
Harmonies.
He's his mother's son. Have a bit of faith.
Yeah, I mean, he's got this.
His friends are here to support him.
They're not his friends.
No way, that's mental. It's from me, Dad. Sorry I can't be there. I know you'll do me proud. This is for you, Dad.
Oh, my actual heart. His mum, man. Yeah, it's amazing, to be fair.
Name her now. Who is she? Who is she?
I don't know.
You have to know.
I don't know.
Yes,
Come
you do.
on,
Come
what's
on.
all this been about?
I don't.
You do.
I can't.
Say it. Say it. To give a warm Legs 11 welcome for her premiere appearance, Ms. Mimi May.
Me. Gonna kill it. She's gonna kill it. Ooh, by Beverly Knight. Oi!
I got the brains to make you smile.
Ooh. I'm so proud of them. And for also teaching me a Beverly Knight song that I didn't know.
That's how a legend is born.
What? Ole. Tune.
You should have seen it. You should have been there.
Sound like they're from Greece. Jamie. I mean, they're all having a bit of a sing-song and a dance, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So, look what he's inspired. Them can't sing, though.
Right, settle down, you're 11.
Is everybody talking about me? Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, miss.
Miss? You know that makeup like that is completely against school uniform rules.
Hi, Dean. Having a nice day so far?
Jamie, what are you doing?
Who's Jamie? I just get a whiff of desperation and then, oh, look, there you are.
You're in real trouble now.
I mean, she did parade him into the art class.
You look gorgeous.
Freak show. I'll see you at prom, Dean. I'm picking out a dress just for you.
Break it up! Break it up!
Because if you're going in a dress, you won't find me nowhere near that stupid prom.
What's got into
Cool.
you, Jamie? Hey?
A drag queen don't know the meaning of the word can't. Just ask me 7 ex-husbands.
You take those off.
Don't know if that really applies there, sir. But I appreciate the sentiment.
boy who had 'em all jeering. Oh, he's a knobhead.
Well, that's not very helpful language.
Well, he is.
But it's true.
Well, I like to downplay this dialogue.
Disgusting. How can he call me disgusting? You know, Mimi is gorgeous. In a knock of Jimmy Choos, you know she's just jealous.
Jamie, calm down. My mum and dad'll hear you. I'm not supposed to have boys in my room.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please hold me back whilst I try not to ravish you.
Jamie. House rules, come on.
I'm about to say, they're not business about that. Oh, what's top to wear? Yeah, the whole teach thing's pretty disgusting, to be honest.
I'm so tidy, I don't know how you do it. I'm just ugly.
Aww.
Jamie.
That's
you
actually,
are stunning.
that's actually made me really excited. How can it?
You know there's a name like Jamie in Arabic. Jamil. So, if you were like Pakistani or Middle Eastern or whatever, we'd call you Jamil now.
I'm not gonna cry.
Do you know what Jamil means? It means beautiful.
Aww.
It means something as perfect as it's pure. Beautiful, beautiful.
Aww.
Jamie, talk to me.
Oh, yeah. That's just really sad, man.
You caught me once. Dressing up.
You know, in the olden days, people used to go and actually talk to each other.
I can't go round. I'm scared.
You were scared to walk into that drag shop. Everything you've achieved these past few weeks, Jamie, has brought you here.
Listen to her, man.
Scared stop you now.
Oh, I was gonna find out the truth. It's gonna be even worse. Ugh, dear. Jeff, you got me crying here, bro.
You're the best friend a boy who sometimes wants to be a girl could ever wish for.
I love the candor in this movie, man. Like, aww.
See ya.
Bye.
I wanted to thank you for the flowers.
What flowers? I'm done with this. All of it. I'm done with you.
No, you don't mean that.
I wanted a son so badly. I got you.
Aww. How could someone do that? Aww, his poor little heart, man. He's gonna take it on his mum now.
Who sent me the flowers, Mum? You ruin everything.
Oh.
Stop living your life through me. Just because you've never been anyone.
What? Oh, that's really... This needs to get happier very, very soon. Oh.
He'll break my heart.
Didn't know she could sing.
But still, he's my boy.
How all mums feel about their sons, innit? Why do we always think about drinking when we're sad? Like, even at 16?
Dad!
I rate the breath control and all of that though. Yeah.
We're closed! Oh, Jamie.
Oh gosh.
I'll be honest with you, Flower. It's not your best look. You must...
I don't know who I am.
You're 16, of course you don't. You're still cooking.
He's right.
Jamie, the final rule of drag. Come on.
Oh, see some. You picked a humdinger for me here, Jeff, man. Oh, his mum's gonna see his fat mouth.
Oh, what was I thinking, loving a man like that, eh?
Who needs a dad anyway? We got Ray. Do you ever wish I were just normal?
No. Never.
If I were normal, Dad would have stayed.
Your dad's an idiot. You've done nothing wrong, Jamie. You never did.
Beauty is the face I see, smiling right in front of me. I've been so dumb.
What are you doing to me here, bro?
You are more beautiful than me.
Oh. I can't go with this. I am a wet mess. Man. Especially because I'm such a mama's boy. I'm such a mama's boy.
Oh, twin is so cute. Oh my god, that shade looks so lush on you.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna wear blue.
Needs no more tears. Okay. Oh, he's gonna go then. I mean, standing in it, I mean, drunken father, you know, not doing well at school, takes it out on everybody else.
Vicky, we love what you're wearing.
Looking fine, ladies.
It's just bitches.
Check them. I think they're all James Bond.
I'm gonna drill me some sweet.
Nothing.
Chuff it out. Pretty, you're wearing makeup.
Yeah. But you, tomorrow, you're nothing. This school is your world. No more big fish. I'm here with him.
Oh, we did wear the dress.
Jamie, you're iconic. Oh my
Do they always speak in unison?
Of course I did. This is just Jamie in a dress.
No, this is just Jamie hijacking an event that's meant for everyone. I meant what I said.
I'm just gonna go home now. It's pretty.
Are you kidding me? What, after all this? Pretty, you dropped the F-bomb. She won't let Jamie in because he's wearing a dress.
Please.
Oh. See, people aren't so bad.
Jamie.
See, she's made it now about Jamie.
You be quiet. Stop.
Honestly, you're all mad.
Let's go in.
Get you leading the revolution.
I know. You're rubbing off. You're like a superhero.
I'm not a superhero, I'm just a boy.
That should have made me emotional because she was being an
Well,
absolute
that's
witch.
yeah.
Like,
Pretty. You and me.
oh dear. I said no more tears. I said no more tears.
See you.
Someone should have to fight to just be
Not
themselves.
coming in then.
God off.
I'll even let you have a dance with me. Turns out I'm pretty popular at the minute, might help with your street cred. Go on, be a man.
Fair play. Even though he's a giant, it takes a lot of kahunas.
I'm sorry for being a dick.
Well, you've come pretty far, but you know where you are.
It's alright. You're only a little one.
Ah.
Calling you to a place where you're
Ah. Gosh. Why is coming home? Oh dear. She got crowned from. Oh, it wasn't her. Shame. Oh my god, I forgot this face on. This really happened. It's so unusual to see the teacher is like a bad baddie because like she's so funny in other things. I mean, he really went to his prom. Oh, there's nothing like a mama's love, you know. There's nothing like a mama's love. Wow. Well, I'm gonna let that continue to play in the background, but it's got dark. I didn't even realize it got dark. Well, I think it's safe to say that I thoroughly enjoyed that. If I'm honest, I've never really watched anything with I think with any drag queens. Like a lot of my friends watch RuPaul Drag Race, but I've never watched it. I've never ever watched it. It's just never like, even though I've seen it on and stuff, it's just never. And I have read, like, I have watched some like the reads on YouTube and stuff, but I've never really. It's just something I've never really delved into. And actually, you know, ashamedly, it's probably the first time that I've spent any time like just I guess putting myself in the shoes of someone who just wants to express themselves in that kind of a way, which is so like against the grain of what the norm is, and like just seeing someone that has to hide who they are. Like, and obviously, you know, there are ways in which you can empathise with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course, there are. But in this specific way, in terms of wanting to do drag and wanting to dress up and whatever, I've never come across that in my life. And I think just kind of being enveloped in this world, like, and kind of feeling that for this, you know, like bigger than life. Absolute breath of fresh air person that's actually had to put themselves in this box for the sake of other people. It's just heartbreaking. But then at the same time, seeing that like his mum was happy to be like, listen, you're my boy, and I love you, and was able to be there for both him as a mother and also as this father that wanted nothing to do with him. to me, the story, like, I mean, the fact that it's real, and I love the fact that they kind of included the real people at the end of that, but the fact that it's real is even more just gut-wrenching. And the thing is as well, like, there are so many stories that I imagine are like this, so it's not like this is going to be an isolated incident, and it's just such a shame that anybody, you know, and I know, like, right now, it's so there's so much controversy in the world about, you know, what people, like, present themselves as, and you know, the safety of the people, and there's just so much so much noise in the world. I mean, you strip it down, like, all those kids, yeah, who initially were like, I'm gonna take the piss or whatever else, I'm gonna make this guy feel really bad and alienated. When push came to shove, and they saw, I was getting emotional, and they saw that he was being ostracised just for being himself, look how they rallied towards him. And obviously, I know that's not going to be the case everywhere, and there's going to be people that actually jump on that bandwagon to ostracise him further. But it was just so beautiful to see that actually, you know what, like, people, I like to believe anyway, people aren't just inherently evil people that want to cause harm. You know, people, like, as I say, when they don't understand things and they think that, you know, by being part of being progressive and stuff can almost, like, bring them into, like, the fray of also being ostracized. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some just bad mind, wicked people out there that just want to, you know, be cruel to other people, but I think in the main, I think most people don't want that, and I think most people, again, will rally together. I think the casting was great. I loved, like, there are some musical, I remember seeing Sweeney Todd at the cinema, and I didn't know it was a musical before I went into it, and I just didn't enjoy it. I mean, I might watch it again now, and maybe I'd appreciate it more, but at the time I didn't. But I feel like when all the songs dropped, they just dropped at really good times. Like, there were some really cool beats in there. Like, the voices were really good. It was like a very modern musical. I mean, it was 2021, but it was just very, very modern. Like, the music was fresh. Like, it didn't seem too West End musical. Like, it just felt like really, like, relatable. And, like, you know, everyone got involved. I just thought it was really, really, really good, and I think how they've kind of coined that as beautiful and gentle. You know, I love the kind of tip to the drag queens of old and what they went through. And actually, what it's made me realise is, you know, as much as people can, you know, point fingers, and they still do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know people say that. It's probably not as bad as maybe it was 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, whatever, because, you know, things like RuPaul's Drag Race and the fact that there are drag artists that are, you know, are ridiculously famous, and you know, I think it's really shone a light on that world. But I love the fact that they tipped the hat to what people went through in those early days. You know, the AIDS crisis, and you know, what that meant for people who were different, and you know, people continued to fly in the face of that adversity, and were fabulous doing so. I love the fact that Richard E. Grant was in there, and I can't remember what his name was now, in the red dress. I've forgotten what his drag name was. Loved the Me. I thought that was really, really clever. And I thought he made a great drag queen as well. I thought he actually was really, really good. As I said, it was really bizarre seeing that teacher in that kind of a role, because I've seen him in lots of comedies. I mean, it was quite cool to see how many people were in this as well, and like British actors and whatever that I'm familiar with from, like, Coronation Street and whatever. But yeah, it's weird seeing her in that kind of role, because she's such a light-hearted, funny person. So seeing her as this kind of ignorant, like just very, very hateful person, purely because she didn't know how to handle, like, a child's sass. It's just like, you are the adult here, and you sunk to a level to parade. Like, that was really horrible to see. But I mean, the bits with him and his mum, again, if you watch him for a while, you'll know I am such a mama's boy. Yeah, I'm such a mama's boy. I am definitely my mom's boy. So, you know, hearing him speak to her like that when you know, she was doing the best she could. Do Do you know what I mean? She's doing the best that she could. Who would want to break the heart of your precious little baby, knowing that your dad's this ignoramus, this stupid, loveless, you know, but that's not the child's fault. But you know, they're never going to see it like that. All they're going to have is that rejection. And like he said, he felt ugly all of his life based on how his dad reacted to him being his authentic self. And as a child, you don't even know what any of that even means. But you remember the feeling that you're left with. Do you know what I mean? So I think, you know, her trying to do that, like, yeah, maybe it wasn't right that she lied, but you know, I can imagine doing the same thing for any kid that I loved. You know, just to not see that heartbreak in their eyes, you know. But no, I thought that was brilliant. I consider that I've never heard of this. Never heard of this movie. Like, never heard of it. I'm really impressed with it, and if you didn't know that I was a crier before, well, welcome, welcome. I just get so emotionally invested. Oh dear, there was a lot of tears in that movie. So Jeff, very, 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 very good recommendation, my friend. That was a really awesome thing to react to. I really, really enjoyed that. And it's another reason why, like, I just look. This is what my channel's always meant to be about: music, films, anime. Like, because there are just so many things that I enjoy, and there's so many things I've never seen. So yeah, man, I really loved it. Really, really, really loved it. I would give that higher than 6.5. That would get a strong 8 for me. 8.5 even. Like, I just think that how they told the story was really good, really strong, really powerful, not overbearing, but very authentic as well. You know, sometimes tales through a child's eyes is just, do you know what I mean? So anyway, enough of me rambling. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a great recommendation. So thank you for that, man. And yeah, like, I can't wait for what the next recommendation is going to be. So thank you so much for watching that with me. And then, well, I know you enjoyed it, Jeff, because of your recommendation. But if anyone else watched it with me as well, I hope you took something from it. I got this on Amazon Prime, by the way. So if anyone's like, where can I stream this from? That's where I streamed it from. But yeah, that was amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, if you did enjoy this, then do drop me a like and subscribe. And I've also, I don't know why that stopped recording, but it did. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next one.